Hello everybody, I am VJ Adams. Chat with celebrities, hang out with them, get them very, very comfortable to have a great time while they spill and tell me everything I need to know. For your viewing pleasure, this is Off the Top. Let's get you started. You know her, a phenomenal musician, hit churning music producer, amazing wife, mother, actor, and the CEO of Soft Life Community. How does she do it all? We'll find out on this episode as we challenge each other with some not so friendly games and answer some very shocking and honest questions. Come on.
Hi.
Happy New Year's, American girl.
How are you?
Are you still in this our country?
I try.
Good to see you. Well, no,
Right.
nice.
I love your
Vincent,
outfit.
my guy. Thank you so much. I'll find out. What games would you play? Oh, you used to act like you play FIFA that year now. Come
I
on,
haven't
sit.
played in a long time, though.
I like the excuse. Sit.
I haven't played
I
in a
will-
long time,
I will-
so
I will
go
sit-
easy on me.
I will destroy you. Still.
I'm covered with the blood of Jesus. I can do this.
Yes, you can. So we'll get to choose. What team do you want to use?
I think I'm going to play with Man City because they're the ones who... That's not my team, bro.
Next.
Please don't do too much.
X. Press X.
Don't do too much. I'm actually for real. I'm leaving this building.
Live in this building. You won't proceed with the interview if I go and overscore.
I'm leaving this building.
My goodness. What team do you support though?
United.
Oh yeah, I know that's good. Good choice.
Sound a little tacky.
Good choice because I'm a Man U fan, so I'm like
Oh,
okay.
you are? Okay. I
I'm
was going to
like-
say no condition is permanent.
No, I was gonna throw you. I'm a Man U fan, so we've been through a lot in the last.
It's not easy.
Growing up, did you play Sway?
Yes, I think we all did.
Right.
Yeah, that
I
was,
wasn't good at it, but
you couldn't jump.
Moko, man, it's just there. Wasn't.
I can see you
But
want to you
Tinko.
put attack formation so that you can enter and destroy me, Abby. I'm worried now.
Man, take it easy.
No, I'm worried now. It's fine.
Can anybody fight for you if I win you like that? Who are you gonna call?
I'll we'll be back.
Who are you gonna call to help you if I win?
I'll call my husband.
Come on! Man, couldn't that kid no family?
Man of war.
It would be nice if I win the entire team.
Can't do anything.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
But I've heard that you are one of the...
Nah, I'm a champion.
You're one of the warriors.
I do a gaming event because I'm that.
I know, I was going to say,
there.
yes, I was going to say for you to do a gaming event, then it must be that serious.
It's serious, bro. It's serious business. Yeah, let's go. Let's get to the
Hey.
field. With all these mouths, if you go and win last
I
time.
didn't make mouth. Okay, show your mouth. No, I don't think I cannot win you. I really have not played in like 2 years. So
Right. Tell me about growing up. You grew up more with your mom because that's like a wingman. I see all the bands, all the videos. I'm like, this is so beautiful to see. What about that?
I'm sorry,
Your settings.
my direction. Oh, I don't use this. I use the joystick.
Yeah, you can go to settings.
I'm not going to go back to playing, Jerry.
You're gonna go back to playing.
Collected my ball. God damn. Yeah, my mom is the OG. I actually grew up with 3 elder brothers, you know. But I feel like I wasn't like particularly like super close to any of them like that. I was really close to my mom though.
Right. Growing up with boys obviously influenced your tomboy status.
Possibly, because I didn't have anybody to do like girl stuff with like that. And my mom was not really that kind of person either. So
I remember the first time I met you.
Damn.
Um,
I remember the first time I met you.
Go. It was a set of praises video, Mercy, where you did a cameo.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Really?
Tiff was about to
Wow.
drop, I think, in the
Yeah, I just signed with Extreme. At the time,
exactly.
too.
I've known
Wow.
you for
That
half
feels
a-
like ages ago.
It's actually 10 years ago.
Wow.
Actually 10 years
Yes,
ago.
because I got signed in 2014.
Absolutely.
Okay. Sintola, you cannot play it as well, but at least
Get something
don't
done.
disgrace your family.
No, but no, people wouldn't see it as disgrace.
Why am
Not
I?
winning
Why is
me.
my like? I'm trying to do the true pass. What's it called? But he's acting like my triangle is my long pass.
So do you want to check it?
Yes, please.
Go on.
I mean, what's in you, Onda.
Settings. Custom. Then look through it. No, what are you trying to check? Yeah.
Oh,
So what do you want?
that is correct.
Yeah, it's correct. No, it's me that you're playing. Maybe you're scared.
I'm not scared of nobody. Amy go
Your music started from church to a certain degree.
What was that? From where?
Church. No?
Yes.
Gospel album, yeah?
Yes.
And that was 16 years ago. You're an OG on many levels.
I've tried. I really tried.
No, facts.
I've been in the game for a while. Let's do singing competition. Now who will win? Because you're really moving.
I'll rap.
No!
So rap to me. Rap. Usually rap me.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's happy to post? Don't mean who's happy the most. Because when things go south, y'all be happy to ghost.
You are rapping somebody's
When you
rap.
make a wrong move,
You are rapping somebody's rap.
that is my shit.
Yeah.
That is my shit. It sounds too good. I know. I know.
Please, I don't operate it like telling lies.
Well, you love rap music too. I know you were obsessed
My
with J.
favorite
Cole.
artist is a rapper. Yes, Jaco's my favorite artist.
Yeah, I know. I think I've heard you say
What
that.
is wrong with my part? I'm not telling lies. Like my direct, everything is off. Maybe it's me that is off. but
No, it's you.
something is off.
It's definitely you that is off.
I feel like I'm under pressure. Golly.
And I can understand because you're playing.
Get the damn ball. You people silly. Egg babo now. This is a sin. No.
Let's go have a conversation upstairs. Let's go sit upstairs and have real conversation because you're not. It doesn't look like you're going to survive this.
Score now. If you scored more than one goal, they are talking like this.
Ah!
I double dare you to score another one.
Wow,
I
Simi.
double dare you to score another goal. Adams, are you hearing me? I said what I said.
I see what I said, don't you?
If you don't babble low,
You were the Buddha, you say, but don't babble.
I swear I didn't touch Seiko. See, the enemies are.
Yeah, I go score. Nothing concern because I
I said I double dare you say. I said I double dare. Did I say that or not?
My directors are talking to me to take it easy, but it doesn't mean I'm going to answer them. Simi wants me to score another goal before she stands up from this place.
I say I double dare you.
Simi, are you sure this thing you're
I
saying?
double dare you. When you know not score, you say you took it easy on me. I double dare you to not take it easy.
But why are you now Buddhaing?
Because I ain't the man learn. Let your mouth show results, show working.
Okay.
Why are you
Oh my
going
God,
on?
Simi, what are you doing?
I don't know. That's not what I'm doing. He's doing anything else.
Okay, score this goal. Let me just allow you to score this one. Ugh. Let's go.
You know what? I'm actually going to go and practice and come back and find you.
Please.
Okay?
Please. Okay.
Okay.
What has changed since you had your baby?
Time. I don't have. I know they say everybody has 24 hours, but it's not the same kind of 24 hours we all have, you know. So I feel like the things that I would do that would take me, like, maybe do in one day because I had the luxury of that time. I don't have that luxury anymore. So I would have to make it work in 2 hours.
That's right.
You know, like I was just saying, I was telling my manager that I slept at 7:30 this morning because I'm trying to wrap up my album. So I had one song left to mix and there's a deadline, you know, but then I had to come out for the interview and it just was like, but then I have to cater to my daughter as well, who sleeps really late. So I think time management is the thing that has
you had to battle with.
And also I've had to like, you know, compromise, you know, on, because I have this analogy where in life, as you grow older and you add things to your life, things you love, sometimes you have to kind of squeeze in and make room for those things, you know? And, you know, as you're squeezing in and making room for those things, sometimes that squeezing in means you're removing things from yourself or from other things in your life.
Got you.
Yeah, so that's a kind of compromise as well.
Talking about removing things and when all of this process happens,
Yeah.
At what point did you know you had blown? Or at what point did it dawn on you that things are not the same?
Probably after Soldier.
Soldier was a smash.
So that's no Jam Question, because Jam Question was before Soldier.
That's like Tiff even is.
No, Tiff was still soft. Tiff, I could still go places, and it's like, oh, I like that song, but like I felt like with Tiff, I felt like I could still be out in the streets and just, you know. But after Jam Question, it was hard because that video blew, you know. And but Soldier was the icing on the cake. I was like, oh, okay, I'm blown.
And Soldier, obviously, great camaraderie with working with Fowles.
Yeah.
When did you meet Fowles? How did you meet him?
I feel like maybe in a studio. I don't even remember exactly when we met. But I know that he sent me a verse for Jam Question on Twitter. It's like, oh, I have a verse. And that was it. And we just clicked. And then I realized that, you know, we had great working chemistry. And then it's like everything just went really great from there.
That's quite incredible because then the EP happened.
Yeah.
And then there's a new record as well.
Yeah. Borrow Your Baby.
Yeah. Talking about getting back in the studio to work again, what's the feeling like in the studio again? I mean, because it's been a while.
Yes. I mean, we didn't record at the same time. I was in the States, so I recorded my part and I sent to him to record. Faz is one of my favorite, in fact, top 2. He's one of my favorite rappers in this country.
That's J. Cole and Faz?
No, I'm saying in Nigeria.
Okay, so who's one?
No, I'm not saying he's not even number 1. Okay. I have 2 favorite rappers, Faz and Paul.
Oh.
Those are my favorite rappers just based on what I like. You know, and I think that he's very underrated. You know, I think people they say he's also like a joker. So I think people don't even realize how talented he is. You know, so I'm always excited to work with him. And he actually recorded 3 different songs. He did one song that I first sent to me. I said, no, this one doesn't fit the album. I sent him another one. He did it. I said, no, I don't want to put this song on the album again. I sent him another one. And he did it too. So he's like, I don't have like a lot of friends in the industry. He's one of my very few friends. And so he's always coming through for me. So yeah.
Do you think you're a perfectionist because you can actually mix and master? So do you think that makes you overthink the creative process?
I'm a perfectionist. Even without the mix and master, I'm a perfectionist. And I think that's actually why I learned how to mix and master, because there's a way I want to hear certain things. And I know that if I keep going back to someone, it might annoy them. You know, like, but I'm not hearing what you are hearing. That's fine. You know, you don't have to hear it. I'm hearing it. Sounds like, you know, let me just, you know, be at least the things that are most important to me, how my voice sounds, how certain things go, like how I engineer my own sessions, I arrange my own stuff, so.
Right. What does fashion mean to you?
I don't really see myself. I just like comfort. Like, I just want to be comfortable.
Like that?
My ideal outfit is like t-shirt and shorts, you know, or like cargo pants and, you know, maybe sneakers, or like, I like heels as well, but like, I'm very chill. I don't like makeup. You know, I like jewelry though.
Jewelry, okay.
Yes, I like jewelry. I don't like makeup. I don't like wigs. Right. I'm a braid babe. So when you say what fashion means to me, really, I don't get I don't know where you're coming from.
But talking about jewelry, how much would be too much for you to spend on jewelry? Let me help with figures and you see it over or under.
All right.
Would you spend 10 million on jewelry?
Yes.
Okay. 20?
Probably.
30?
if I had it and it wouldn't stress me, yes.
You would
That's
consider
the
it.
thing. Because I feel like quality, when you have something that's quality, it lasts you longer than buying things that are less than, and you are buying it back to back to back, and you end up spending that anyway.
True.
If you buy good jewelry, it lasts you probably a lifetime.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So talking about money as well, what is the highest amount of money you had access to physically in your account? I'll go higher. Just give me over.
I'm not giving you anything.
No, that's over.
Okay,
Like,
go on, be wine. No.
okay. Let me say, in the early stages,
Early stages.
what was the money that fascinated you? Like, oh, more, I have this.
I don't know. I feel like that's a very relative question because it depends on where you are. There's a place. I remember funny things. I remember when Philip made his first million because he made his first million before me.
Right.
And it was. I don't even think he had to do with music. I think it was some other work he was doing.
Oh, okay.
And then I remember he got paid 1 millionaire, and he was like, "Baby, I'm a millionaire," and we were both so excited because that was the first time that So I think that depends on where you are. Like, so there's some people that's now 20,000 naira.
Is a lot.
20,000 naira is like the world to them, and somebody else. I've done work for people that's 100 million naira. It's just something that you can just play games. Do you understand?
Got you.
I'm not there.
Got you.
So yeah, so I think it meant.
Can you remember your first million?
No, but I think it's because I'm a very money-driven person.
Got you.
So it's not a core memory for me. Yeah, so I don't think I remember.
Growing up for you, what games did you play? Did you play Tinko?
I played Tinko. Do you know how to play?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
Is
You
it
don't
two?
know how to play Su, then yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 1-1. Then you
Two.
came. Okay, let's check.
You have to sing.
It was fun playing that because I have 3 sisters, so obviously they.
Oh, yes. I played Tinko, I played 10-10. I played Sway. Yeah. Said there was mostly girls that used to play 10-10.
Yes.
The boys would play like football.
I like Monopoly as well growing up.
I still love Monopoly, yeah. But it just like goes on so long.
Too long, yeah. It's just a long game.
But I like it.
It's just such a long game. Talking about music for you.
Yeah.
TIFF was a starting point. You've gone ahead to experiment as well. You've done high tempo, Afropop, soul. What would you say is your most exciting genre to make?
Probably High Life. I think that High Life makes me the most excited. I don't think it's the hardest, or actually think it comes easiest to me because High Life is so heavy on melody and groove. Not everybody can do it. I don't think everybody can pull it off, and there's a way it has to bounce and pull people in, and also the kind of stories you're telling, like one of my favorite legends ever is Chief Commander Ebenezer Obey. I love Sunny Ade, and I feel like High Life is timeless.
It is.
Yes. No, even if you do it now, somebody just say, you are doing High Life, is this it? I think it's timeless. Some of my favorite songs ever have been like High Life songs. So I would say High Life.
Would you sign an artist?
I could. But I think that this is a take that I tell very few people, but I'm gonna say it. I think that it's not fair when an artist signs another artist just as a milestone. Because for that artist, it's not just a passion project for them. It's not just to say, oh, I did it. For them, that's their life. So I think the only people that should sign artists that really have are people that really have a passion. So whether or not the artist is thriving at the moment, like you really believe in someone, you sign them, and whether or not in that moment the song that you thought to blow did not blow, are you willing to keep going? Are you willing to put your last on it? Because that's actually somebody's life. That's their dream.
That's right.
And that's the way that I saw myself when I was getting signed.
That's
like,
right.
How do you see me? Am I just a box you're ticking? Or is this as important to you as it is to me? So that's why I said I could, but like I don't know if I have that passion, or if I have that drive to see someone through, if I have the constant energy, because it takes a lot.
It does.
So
it does. And I mean, over time we've had different bad blood stories, record label artists, and
many times.
It's just quite crazy. So I can imagine if you're not even interested to sign an artist, especially because from the angle of understanding what it means to them.
Yes, because I'm an artist,
You,
so I
yeah.
know. Yeah, exactly. So and again, I think that I think if people can, I've already summarized it. Sha.
Yeah. How do you spend Christmas? Apart from
Oh.
the picture that we will see is fine. I'm not jealous. No, 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 I'm not jealous.
Actually, we do like Christmas parties.
Right.
We have like Christmas party with the Kosokas. We've been doing that for like 3-4 years now.
Ah.
Yeah, so we just get like, some of our family together to come over at the house and we just like do like a little party. That's what we've been doing, at least
Oh.
as a tradition in my.
So maybe you should, I don't know, maybe you should ask them to just remember to block me. No, because I've not got an invitation now, so I'm wondering.
No, the thing is that the reason why it's usually family is because most people are doing something on Christmas Day.
Right.
You understand, with their own close knit. That's the reason why.
No, so to be honest, I'm not saying this because I didn't get an invitation to your wedding. That's not why I'm saying this. It's not like I'm angry about that as well. You understand?
That's not the reason.
I'm just curious as to why I didn't get an invitation, but it's okay. Would you say you have friends in the industry?
No, not really. My friends in the industry are not even industry friends. They're my guys.
Guys, I get you.
You're not friends because they're in the industry. I'm really bad at that. I always say, I think that I have the wrong personality for the industry that I have passion for. Like, I love music. I'm only doing music because I like music. There are many things I like that I know how to do, but like I'm obsessed, but I feel like my personality is not very compatible, because I'm not great at networking.
Right.
If I go in a room full of people I don't know and I don't have someone beside me that I know, I'm most likely to sit down in one place. And I'm not proud. I just don't know how to engage like that, And the rapport that I have with you, I don't have with a lot of people in the media.
Got you.
It's just not it doesn't come to me naturally. I have to be extra active.
True. Bottom line, what she's saying is you might not get this interview. Okay, we'll go to break. We'll be back shortly. This is Off the Top. Don't move. Welcome back to the show. This is Off the Top. I'm hanging with Simi. Music acting is fantastic. You did Mokalik Kale Afolayoff. Did you audition for that?
No, he reached out to me. He said he wanted me to, he had a role made for me, so.
How did you feel about that? Was that the first time you thought about acting? Did that make you think about acting?
I don't think about acting. Does that sound really
Cocky?
cocky?
Yeah.
Why?
Cocky much, but I love it.
Do you think about singing?
Well, I like music.
That's different. I like film.
Right, but not from the perspective of an actor.
I don't feel like an actor. I feel like doing it would be a nice experience to have, but I feel like I don't consider myself, I can't wait to enter the acting industry. It's not I thought it would be interesting to say, I've done this, to challenge myself in that way. Because I remember even when I started performing, on stage, I used to have really bad stage fright. So I'm not always even good. Sometimes I'm scared. I remember then when we were doing video for Soja, to tell me, they said that I don't have angry face. I cannot do angry face, but I look as if I want to smile. So for me, it was a challenge, and she was her name was Simi, and she could sing. So I thought it was, it'd be nice to have that on my bucket list. But I don't actively think about being an actor. But I'm not a musa.
If it comes,
I'm not wrong. If it comes, I'm open to it. I believe I can do great things and hard things. So
love it.
Yeah.
What other things excites you?
I love reading novels. I like writing. I'm actually trying to write a novel. I need to be more consistent though. I like swimming. I don't know when you say excited.
You like swimming?
I love swimming. It comes. I go into the beach. I'm a beach baby. I'm a water baby. Not
No,
that
it's
kind
obvious.
of water.
No, it's evident that you are a water baby.
I love swimming. I love going to the pool. One of my favorite things to do with my friends is just get a beach house.
Ah, that vibe is
I
good.
will not be more than 10 or 12. I will go and we'll go to the beach, and that's I'm a homebody, and I've had the same set of people around me all the time. That's why a lot of people don't see me. If you think I don't go out, it's because I'm only going out with the same people. It's not because I'm not going anywhere. So I read like when I go to sleep, reading calms me down.
Okay.
Yeah, so I used to have libraries when I was a kid even. I
Gotcha.
love reading. I like if I have a show I would like watch that as well.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
For friendship and just having same people around you,
Yeah.
what would you say loyalty means to you?
Ah, from my perspective of
From your
as
perspective.
a loyal person, as somebody
Both.
that is or somebody that's been very
Both ways.
okay, from my perspective, loyalty is um being able to give someone that, you know, that expects me to be loyal to them safety. For me, love is about safety. Friendship, loyalty is about safety. Like, you know that no matter what's happening, even when you close your eyes or you turn around, your name is safe in my mouth.
Right.
You know, like when you leave, you know that I have your back. There's no doubt. Somebody comes to you and says that, listen, you fight them because you know. So it's like when somebody gives you that feeling, if you're in doubt, then there's a problem. Do you know what I mean? But when you know for sure because like you see how they are about other people that they care about as well. I think that's one mistake some people make. They only consider how people act about them, but usually the way people treat other people they love is how they're gonna treat you. You know,
True.
especially when there's a conflict and so like when you feel safe with someone or about someone, I think that.
How do you manage conflict?
Oh, I'm not. I don't look for trouble, but if you look for my trouble, I don't run. I think that everybody should be confrontational. And I think there are words that they've used certain words in a way in life for so long that they have such negative connotations. I don't mean confrontational that you're fighting, but like you should be able to stand up for yourself.
Absolutely.
You know, like people shouldn't feel comfortable using you as a doormat or like turning you into a pushover because there are people that I tell my friends, I say even a good person will take you for granted if you let them. You know, so I think it's important to like speak up even when you think it's going to be uncomfortable. I'll say to my mom even like there's this story I my mom, there's something she said and I want to meet her after. I said, you know, that thing is not something I said me, I understand you, but like if you said that to someone else, you know, they would feel somehow. And she looks and she said, I feel bad. I said, that's okay.
Oh.
I said, it's okay to feel bad. At least now you know better. Like, if I didn't say it, maybe you do it.
Again to
You
someone.
understand? Like, people are so scared of feelings. I don't want you to feel bad. I don't want them to be disappointed. Why? Those are just feelings. And I think that feelings are supposed to guide us and direct us. Like, people should not be afraid of people feeling things or reacting to things. You know, as long as you're kind and you're intentional in how you're communicating.
That's right.
Yeah.
How would you define love?
Safety and trust. I think, like I said that's how I see love and friendship. And do you mean romantic love?
Yes.
Something that make your heart to be doing.
But how long would that happen? Would that constantly
No,
happen?
no, okay. That's why but that is romantic love.
Yeah, but how long can you sustain? Is that sustainable? Because you have experience
No,
in
me,
this.
I'm asking you specifically about romantic love.
Yes.
Love is not just romantic love.
Because it's all
Yes,
encompassing.
that's why I say hey. So like romantic love is pa pa pa. But the thing is that the longer you stay with someone, it's like your heart gets used to it. So it's like the butterflies are still there, but you know, they've gone into the background. So you have to be more intentional, being intentional about someone. Like when they think when they think about you not being there, they're hurting. Like when I'm not saying they are not around you, I'm missing them. Like when they think about losing you,
Got
they
you.
panic
Got you.
because imagining life without you is not a version of their lives that they're interested in. You know, so I think, and it's the things that someone is doing to you or for you that would make you feel like that. If you are with somebody that you believe you can do without, you're with the wrong person. And I'm not saying do without that you die, but like you are actively in a relationship with someone that you feel like if the person goes, your life won't change. If you're with someone that if you and the person is not there, your life will change. Not you, I'm just around the world. If then you need to revisit because like people you're with should impact you in a way where if they're not there,
Absolutely.
you feel it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're correct. You're absolutely correct. Would you say you've been heartbroken before?
I don't think so.
Because
I've been hurt
Because you're a
before.
soldier. Yeah.
I've been hurt before, but I don't have any memory of being heartbroken. I've said it before. The one's gonna take the headline and turn into something else.
But have you broken anyone's heart before?
Probably. No, not from a weak bad place. Stop now.
So, from what place? I'm gonna look at it.
No. Like, I'm going to say, I don't want to date me because they are sad that will feel bad or because they pity me. Like, let me feel bad. I will get right. So that's the same way that I operate. Like, if I feel like something is not, like, if it's not working, I'm going to walk away from it. I'm not going to, I just feel like it's not fair to do that, So me, that's what I've not been having, because if I feel like something is not good for me, I'm, the way my body and my brain is wired is to walk away from it,
Got you.
like, and it's about all kinds of relationships for me. Like, the moment I feel like this is detrimental to me, I don't like, if I have friends, for example, that made me feel unsafe, like, I feel like this person, when I'm around you now, I don't feel good. I have anxiety. Immediately, I'm ready to cut that off, And that's why I said, I don't remember ever being heartbroken, but I've been hurt before. I mean, and obviously, when you love people, there's always a capacity.
How do you handle when you're hurt?
You work through it. That's why I said I'm not scared of feelings. You like, but I'm gone. Sorry. When I was even young, when we were still having crush, then you cannot use. If I like you, you will know, but it doesn't mean anything to me because I feel like it's just a body function. It's just chemicals. Like, it's not. So maybe I don't like you. Nothing you can be using me to be because you can't use. I'm like, Baba, you crazy. That's me. So that's like I don't. I'm not scared of feeling things. I'm not scared of being hurt. I'm not scared of being angry or being happy. It just is what it is. You work with things in the moment. If that moment passes, you go with the next one. For me, it's day by day. So if I'm hurt today, what can I do to feel better tomorrow? I'll try and do it. If I can't, I'll find someone to help me.
That's right.
So
I like that energy. I feel like your energy is one of those people you don't mind. Can you ask a guy out?
No.
Sorry about that.
I mean, I'm married now.
Yeah,
I've never asked a guy out.
Yeah.
I know I can tell a guy that I like him.
Okay, you didn't.
Yes, but I can tell a guy and say, oh yeah, I really like you. But I wouldn't say, will you date me? I guess maybe that's also maybe some social conditioning. At the end of the day, I'm in my 30s. I've seen since, and I grew up in an era where that's not the norm. And I never had to ask a guy out. So that's why I don't think I would. But I would, if I like you, because it's not mean anything to me. I like you. There are people that I like to the end of the years, but I said no. I can't date you because I don't see future with you. So that's what I'm saying. So for me, those are like two different. Like, I don't conflict. It's not the same thing. So,
got you. Do you sleep around? Like around the house? If you in the parlor today?
I was like, are you asking?
What is your mind? What is your mind? What's wrong with you, Simi?
I was like, do you sleep around?
Around the house, like in the living room sometimes.
No, I sleep
in the bedroom all the time. You don't sleep off on the couch.
I don't nap. I'm not a napper.
Oh.
Like, I slept like 4 hours. I'm sorry, I'm still triggered from that question.
Got you. Woo! So happy.
No, I sleep.
I'm so happy. I rehearsed that question in my head for so long. I'm like, how and when am I going to give it to you? Because I think your mind will race. You'll be like, wait, what? No, but you don't nap.
Around. I'm not a napper. Like, I slept only 4 hours last night.
It will take you to the next time you sleep.
The next day, yeah.
Do you sleep on the plane?
I have to. I'm a terrible flyer. I don't like flying.
Oh.
So before I had my daughter, what I used to do is I would drink on the plane. I would have like maybe 3 glasses of champagne. So at least it would knock me out part of the way. But now I can't do that because I'm watching a little child. So now, I just pray for God to help me, or I wait for her to sleep. If it's not a long flight, I'm not likely to sleep. But long flights sometimes, like be flying, like you say, like straight flights from the States is like 11 hours.
That's right.
Right? Maybe I sleep like 4 or 5 hours.
Got you. Well, I mean, living in the States and Nigeria, but you've lived a lot more in Nigeria before.
Yeah, this is my home.
Before the States as well, shuttling both.
Yeah.
Is there like culture shock for you?
No, not really.
Not really?
I think because even as a kid, I was exposed, like, my daddy had money. And I traveled, and I thought, first time I ever went to this, I was like 13.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and I used to read like a lot of novels and watch a lot of movies. So the culture, like, I understood, like, if anything, the I don't know if this will count as culture shock, but, like, I go to America now, I'm more aware of myself as a Black woman. as opposed to here where we are all just Nigerians, you know what I mean? So I'm more aware of that and I have to move accordingly.
Operate like
Yeah.
that. Can imagine. More on Off the Top. Don't move. Welcome back to the show. This is Off the Top.
Off the top.
You could do this though, like if you were not doing music full time, obviously, you could be a broadcaster.
I feel like I have the range, but I don't know if I have the patience though.
What is food for you? What do you eat? What do you like to eat?
Rice.
What sauce? What's your favorite sauce? I like pepper sauce, yeah.
I love pepper sauce. Actually, for a while, white rice and still was my favorite. Right now, it's fried yam. Yeah.
And what's your choice of?
Either pepper sauce or fried egg, but I think pepper sauce.
We'll do it.
Well, you have to do it. So some people they do pepper sauce. They did not boil the tomatoes. It's annoying. So you have to do it really good. But I like fried yam. And like, the thing about fried yam is like, for me, it's like a snack. So when I'm eating, it's like I don't know how to get full. If you give me yam now, you just cut 2 slices, I'm done. Even 1.5 slices. But fried yam, you can cut half of the 2. I'm only on jello. I'll just be.
Do you cook?
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
I'm not crazy about cooking. I just know how.
At least you can fix a meal if you need to.
Yeah, I can cook well. Yeah, the other day I made this really nice fish sauce that I do. And then Kunle came back to the house and then he ate. Now, because I was downstairs, he now texted me, baby, wait to go. What can motivate you to just be cooking? I said, don't motivate me. I said, if you want
Don't get comfortable.
I don't motivate. I don't want motivation to be cooking plenty. Please, I'm a soft queen. I'm here to relax. But I know how to cook really good.
Oh my goodness, I'm so cool.
Yes, you will motivate.
When did he propose? What was that emotion?
You know, nobody's ever asked me that before.
Really?
Ever, which is interesting, right? He proposed. You mean the period?
When exactly?
He proposed like 10 days before my 30th birthday. Oh. He was going to propose on my birthday, but he wasn't going to be in town, and so he did it earlier. So, he took me. He said his uncle, that their family is in Eko, that they want to go and do. They're doing dinner. That they came to town. So, please stop. That they're doing dinner, and that I was tired. So we went to one of our friends. Was it mom's birthday?
Right.
And who also knew, because that's why I did makeup. Because normally I would have just worn trousers and shirt.
I just show up.
Was my own. So I'd done like some makeup and I had like a cute dress on, and I had heels. So I said, let's go and see my uncle in Eco Signature. I said, I bet. Let's go and visit the family. So we got in the car, and then when I came down from Kamuti, it was slippers. Baby, where's your heels? Did you used to look at shoe in your family? I mean, it's not about it. He said, no, I know that it's dinner. I said, okay. And this is funny because I'm very hard to surprise. So I put on my shoes back on. So I just was leaning on him because I actually was really tired. So when I opened the door, I saw that there was like some candles at the door. Before the door opened fully, just as it opened, I was like, oh, it's such a fancy family. I like that. I don't know why my brain just didn't,
Okay, you see what
I said, wow, such a fancy family. Candlelight dinner, wow. Mushari balloon everywhere. I was like, oh. I think the only way he got away with this because he didn't tell my people, because I would have known. I'm very hard to surprise. Somebody will say something and slip up. Not that they will say it. Somebody will you know how people overdo something. Oh, let's go. Maybe you tell you too many times, go and dress up.
Then you know that it's
you're sure, are you sure? I will know something is up. But this one, I had no idea. So when I opened the door, like, it was so beautiful, and it was private, and even as they were surprising me, they were surprising my friend. So, he knelt and it was so sweet, and getting married. I didn't even look at him at first. And I said, oh, this is cute. And, it was very sweet.
Oh, beautiful.
This is the first time I'm saying the story on camera. That's
beautiful.
Cute, yeah.
Beautiful. I mean, I'm proud of just how you've both managed each other's relationships, and I think it's admirable for people as well, because both public figures being able to
Yeah.
thrive, and I like the independence. Like individually, everyone can hold their own,
Yeah.
but together is just an incredible combination. I think
Thank you.
that's very special. If you're going to ask me a question, what will you ask me if you were interviewing me? Why do I feel like I know where we're going?
Okay, so this is my question.
Why did
So
you?
this is my question.
No. That was very. I'm scared. Okay, go on.
So the word on the grapevine. This is ridiculous.
What is wrong with you?
Is that you are engaged to your atrob, who is Bimbo Ademoye, who is a fascinating actor. She's one of my faves. Actually, I love her. She's funny and she's
Have you ever met her in person?
I do not think so.
Oh, okay.
But I really admire her. She's such a hard worker. I love every movie I've seen her in. She's very passionate, So
She's good people. She's.
I was like, you won. Like she won too, but like you won. So I wanted to ask because I did not see. I don't know. There's a picture in my head of you kneeling down, but I don't know if I imagined it. Did you kneel down to propose to anybody? Are you engaged?
I'll answer after the break. Don't move.
Now we're back from the break. This is Off the Top, everybody. And so, as I was asking, are you engaged?
Am I engaged?
Are you engaged?
That's a great question.
Yes, it is. I would like an answer, please.
Being engaged would mean you've bought a ring and you proposed. You made a proposal.
And the person said yes, and he's wearing the ring now.
So the answer to that question.
Is this allowed? Producer,
But
is this allowed?
I'm trying to answer. I'm your guest.
Oh, yeah.
I'm your guest. This is if you are taking this job. Let me be your guest.
You cannot harass me on my show. Are you engaged
Or not?
or not?
What do you think?
I think you are.
And maybe I'm just trying to keep it private.
Yes. Yes. Not maybe not even private. I think you are engaged. The other people have been saying no. Because I asked people and they say no. But I don't know. I'm pretty intuitive and I feel like you are. But you're keeping it kind of low-key. But I mean, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
Will you perform at the wedding?
If you ask me to.
Will you charge me? Vincent.
No, I wouldn't.
No, again,
I wouldn't.
You wave it. You wave it for me.
Yes, because you're my guy.
Oh,
Are you engaged though?
means a lot.
Are you engaged? Cut. We are going to another break. So you know how I'm reason,
I love it so much. I'm going to another break. Oh my God.
Okay.
Maybe when this broadcast will be, when people are going to be watching this,
That's by then.
it could, maybe by then it could be a yes.
By then I'm engaged. Okay.
Oh my God. Let's talk about governance. Would you consider, if anyone offered you to work in government, would you do
No.
it? You never do it?
I'm not cut out for politics. I think politics has a very, very strong potential to taint you. Just taint your spirit. I know that sounds extra, but like I've heard of so many people that had really great intentions and went in there, but it's so much not about you. You know how you're doing your job, and then you can make somehow even if you're working with people, you can find a way to.
That's right.
But politics is so much about other people that you find yourself compromising and bending just to get things done, to even thrive, to make things happen for people. You find yourself, I feel like if you do that often enough, the lines become blurred. And you lose yourself, I mean, I'm not cut out for that. I'm not cut out for that. I can't do that. I've known that. I was when they say you'll be president, I don't used to say amen. Yes, I know it's good. I don't know how they thought all of us will be president at the same time, by the way. But they say, oh, you'll be president in Jesus' name. I don't say amen with them because I don't want to be president in Jesus' name. So.
Being a mother,
Yeah.
having to train your child, do you think you're a strict mother?
No, I'm not a strict mom. I don't know. I mean, I guess I also practice gentle parenting.
Okay.
But I'm a very intentional mom, and I'm very follow through. Like I'm not gonna tell I'm gonna give her something that I'm not planning to give her. You know, I'm not gonna, if I say, if you do this for the second time, you're gonna go timeout. If she does it for the second time, she's going timeout. I don't let things go because I feel like consequences are important, both good and bad, because that's how people learn to kind of regulate their behavior. And I love, I remember, you know, I feel like that's the most important thing I've ever done in my life. First of all, I used to say, for anything important I do, I want to do it with all my heart. You know, I don't want to be. I'm a very hands-on person. You know, I don't think people that don't want kids should have kids.
Got you.
You know, because I feel like that's a whole human being that needs everything, you know, as much as possible, and that's different for everybody. But like, you know, as long as you're really putting the work in, not that you're just doing vibes.
True.
So
And Duduke came at an important time, I believe, in terms of you transitioning from being signed to trying to roll out your own thing.
Yeah.
And Duduke was perfect because
yeah.
it was a hit, like literally immediately.
Yeah.
How was that feeling like for you? Because were you scared though to move on your own path?
I mean, yeah, because before that, I'd been with Extreme for like 5 years, you know, and I didn't even know until like close to when my contract ended that I would leave, because because the thing about contract like that is that it's a big lump of time. It's not like, because if I go and work with a company now, I can tell them 30 days that Mishimo, it's not working. But like those kind of contracts, it's 3 years, 5 years, you know, and I can't skip it. It's not something you make. So I was like, you know what, like the things I want to do that would require me having to make very independent decisions where I'm not having to ask. And I just got married as well. You know, when I left, I wasn't even pregnant yet.
Right.
I just got married like maybe like a week or so after I got married, when I actually officially said I was leaving. And when I did Duduke was like maybe the second song I dropped after. Because
Right.
I dropped one song, that's probably my least favorite song. Because when I was pregnant, I didn't like music. I didn't like recording. I was suffering. It was, like, it was terrible. But I dropped the song. Then I'll be like, I don't drop song that year. And right now, anytime I hear this song, I feel like I want to throw up. No, I have memories of like my morning sickness. So I don't it's PTSD for me with that song. I think it's a great song, but like I just have PTSD.
Right.
You know, but Duduke came when I wrote the song, and you know, I think because at that time nobody had ever done anything like that here. You know, and it was about me. I hadn't even given birth when the song came out. And it's like, you know, I like to tell stories that people can latch onto even past that time, you know. So when people call my daughter Duduke, which I don't like, that's not her name.
Right, because people, yeah, I can imagine.
I don't like, that's not her name. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't even mean something good. Now it's a blessing. Duduke does not mean just a beat, Duduke. That's what I meant. My heart beat like a drum.
Oh,
Stop calling my child Duduke. You know, but I get it. It's coming from a good place. So
Yes.
I try not to react too much to that. But just to have, like, I feel like there's just core memories and like strong things you can think, oh, I remember Duduke, I remember Soldier, I remember Jam Question. So that's one of my favorite things about making music, like just having like core memories, things that people can attach to that time in their lives.
Have you ever been depressed? Do you think?
Yes, when I was in school.
Oh, wow.
Yes, when I was in university, I think it was at that my second semester in 100 level. Yeah, and I'd never felt anything like that before, so I didn't really know how to navigate. I remember I would walk around, it was like the cloud, everything was dark and it's like heavy, you know. But what helped me was I used to read my Bible and pray a lot, and that really helped me. Like my relationship with God really helped me. But I think for the most part, I had to navigate that by myself because nobody was talking about that at the time.
At the time, I can imagine.
Yeah. And I always say, usually if I go through a hard time, I feel like God is using it to prepare me for something in the future. So like anytime I've had like triggers that I remember like all the things that led me there, and it just really helped me. Like having that experience helped me like going on in my life.
Absolutely. Tattoos, I see.
Yeah. Tattoos. Just this two though. Actually, it's 3 because there's one under this one. So I'd gotten one. It was a text. It says, "This flower bloomed in April," because my birthday is in April. And the daisy. This is a daisy, by the way.
Right.
That's the flower for the month of April.
Gotcha.
This is the flower for April. So I didn't like the way that text turned out because there was like a little daisy here, but it didn't show the way. So I was like, if I'm gonna have a marking on my body, I have to love it, right? So I got a different tattoo artist. He was the best because he was recommended, but I had to wait like 3 months for an appointment with him. I was like, yeah, I don't mind. So when I went there, like he just, I love this is.
Will you get more?
I want to get maybe 2 more. I want to get one with my daughter's name on it. Yeah.
Would you do Ade, Derry, or would you do just?
That's what I haven't decided. I think I want something. I haven't decided it yet, but I want to maybe have like a butterfly, maybe Deja, and it will have like a butterfly, or maybe like the D would be like the that notes, that music notes.
Oh yes.
That might be cute.
That'd be cute. That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
And this is a matching tattoo with my best friend.
Who's your best friend?
Yano.
Oh, Yano?
Yes.
Oh, I know Yano. Because I'm like, oh, okay, I know Yano now. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Where did you meet Yano?
Oh, man, she's working with my mom.
Right.
Yeah, she's because my mom used to run this daycare. And so she's worked with her. And me, I was there. That's where I was staying because and there's nothing there. Industry is not in Ikorodu. So her daycare was in Ketu, which was closer to town.
Closer to town, right?
Yeah, so I used to stay there. So that's how I got closer, and we had like really good rapport. So when I was starting my own thing, I told my mom,
I'm gonna go with this one.
Taking her with me. So
Yana is good people. Yana is good people.
Great, yeah.
I mean, thank you so much for being here. Time flies, really.
I had a blast.
Thank you.
And that doesn't happen a lot. I'm telling you, I had a blast. I love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. And congratulations. I can't, obviously, when new music drops, I'll obviously hear it. But you need to send it to me before it drops. That's what this relationship is supposed to be.
I will.
Send me these songs.
I'll send you the link. I actually just got the masters back, so.
Beautiful. And you're listening for the album, though.
Yeah, you'll be there. It's
So, no,
I almost said this.
But I'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Off the top, I am VJ Adams. I'll see you on the next episode. Do not move a muscle.